high octane slasher fueled with revenge, Death Cycle. Let's review it. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Anthwood Movie Mania, and it is again review time, and I am having an absolute blast with all these reviews I'm doing at the minute. I'm loving seeing original films. I'm loving that the film companies are sending me loads of early screeners to see their films and getting to review and help promote it. I'm having an absolute blast, so a big thank you to everyone who's sending me all these early screeners. And this one is no different. I've had an absolute blast watching this one. This film is being premiered at the Grimfest Film Festival. It is called Death Cycle. It has been written by Dave McLeod, directed by Gabriel Kara. And yeah, I had an absolute great time watching this. This was a highly octaned, highly fueled slasher revenge film. It had so much going for it. So we're going to start off with everything. Let's just jump straight into it. So the film starts off with a very tragic accident with two sisters. It was pretty much a hit and run, but one of the sisters tragically gets killed. I'm not going to give too much spoiler, but that is the big premise of this film. One of the sisters does get tragically killed, and the other sister gets fatally wounded. A lot of things go wrong with her. She gets liver failure, broken ribs, and a lot of other things done to her, which surprisingly, how she manages to stay alive, I have no idea. But then time passes by, and we find out that the family that did this hit and run, they have a corrupt cop on their side, and he makes it go away, so the family do get away with this accident. And then we find out that there's this killer on a motorbike, why the film's called Death Cycle, and the killer starts slashing off the family one by one. And the family enlist another family member called Luca, who is like a journalist reporter, and they ask him to come in and like say, do what you do best, go in and try and interview the sister, try and see if she knows anything that can like try and find out who's doing all these killings on the motorbike. Then that's how we get introduced to Abby, who was the other sister, and she's just as curious. She wants to know like how the family got away with, getting away with that accident, but also who is doing all these killings on this motorbike. And then that really introduces the who's doing it. Like, it's a whodunit type of scenario. Like, is the sister involved, or is someone just out for pure malice, who just wants revenge on their family? Because their family is they describe it in the film as an old western way of dealing with things, like sort of a mafia type family, in a sense, where they can pretty much just get away with anything they want, and they think they have so much power in their hands. But then when all these things start happening, they realise they're not as powerful as they think they are. And it was a good thing, because it just shows like the way they try to like play it was, well, for me, the way it's written and directed is how, when something happens to you, how far are you willing to go to avenge your family? And that's what really this premise is all about. Like, how far will you go for revenge, and like how badly do you want to seek justice? And I thought that was a really good touching subject, because people do spiral down that pathway. All I can see is just straight revenge. Like, they want to harm the people that have been harmed to them, and I thought that was a really good thing. But you could tell that this film was a labour. Like, when they messaged me about this, they said it was a labour of love for them, and you could easily tell that this film was done with like loads of care, and like they felt really good about wanting to make this film because you could tell how much they'd put into it. And they'd also put, well, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this, but with the special effects, they said they used, on one of the scenes they put, I don't know which scenes they put it in, but you could say, they said that they put leftover cold pizza and black coffee as part of a special effect on the gore. And you could tell that they put so much effort into some of these death scenes, because I got to admit, like, for what, I don't know what the budget was for this, but the death scenes in this were really brutal. I mean brutal. Like, some of them were very creative, and I thought that was really, it was great to watch. Considering I love horror, like I love death scenes and everything like that, but this was great to watch. Like, it was so inventive, and you could tell where they put the thought process into how they were gonna put the special effects in. They really used the money, whatever they did with them, they really did it really well. And some of the deaths, like, I just thought, my god, they're so inventive. Like, but yeah, I had such a fun time watching this film, and the ending, you think it's over. This could easily, well, I'm hoping it gets made into a sequel. I'm not going to spoil the ending for you, so that I'm going to keep that completely secret. I won't give no spoilers away, but I'm hoping that they do make a Death Cycle 2, because if it is good as this first film, if they can make it as good as this one, I think they could easily spawn another sequel to this film. Because it's such a good premise, just a a killer on a bike going around mass murdering, a proper fueled rage revenge film with a slasher on a bike. It's just, you know, it's got a lot of things going for it. So yeah, that was my quick thoughts and a quick review on Death Cycle. I had an amazing time watching it. The deaths in this and the storyline to go with it was such a complimentary. And it's not very, and you very rarely see it, like someone just on a bike, like proper highly octaned, like proper full on, fast paced, with everything like that. So I had a really good time watching this. But yeah, that was my quick little review of Death Cycle. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm telling everyone to go watch it because it's really good. It has been premiered at Grimfest, and it will be out soon for everyone to watch, so I hope you all go and get this watched. But as always, I am Anthony with Movie Mania. Please expect more reviews coming out dead soon. And as always, I am Anthony with Movie Mania. Please leave your likes and comments, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. See you later.